if you played if you guys ever play Realm Reborn or the battle areas that came out with Realm Reborn, these are the songs. It's just been mashed together to make one good harmony. Literally, it all fits. But yeah, it been mashed. I just realized it been mashed together to make one good harmony for Final Fantasy XIV. I love this. I love this. All right, back to preparing. I would skip this song, but we're going to get very depressed today. Just letting you know.
Welcome and well met, my brave little spark. How long you've wandered, burned bright as a
Also, hi.
oh,
We're about to start literally in a few seconds. Hi. So we're going to go all the way up to a certain raid before we call it. We're going to go up to a certain raid before we call it. We're going to be hearing this song. This is foreshadowing. So, hear yourself, chat. About to get very depressed in this bitch. Yeah. Yeah. We're about to get very not deja vu today. Prepare yourself, chat. Oh yeah, I forgot. We left with the world burning. Traveler learn aught? Then the journey will worth the risk. No doubt your newfound knowledge will be a great boon to us all. Unfortunately, during your time in the first, events here have taken a turn for the worse. The Scions are running themselves ragged, trying to contain the spread of the blasphemous, but it's losing battle. To try the Assyrians when the Ascension to try and ascertain the where and why of it, Alexander and Atheno have been traveling all over of the regions they visited. Lucas Aminius is one of the worst affected. Belgrade, Estinian, and Grana took the detachment of allied soldiers there to aid of these sources to a need. But to provide the vast, they only managed to visit a handful of crystal villages. It was an accomplishment with celebrity still, but a drop in the bucket at best. True. In the meantime, Yastola and Master Matoya have been making a certain effort to establish contact with Highland in the Ethereal Sea, but to no avail. As for Tozer and I, we've been keeping a close eye on the Foreign. From what we gather, they've been concentrating the vessel to ferry people to the moon, extending a project that has likely been years, if not decades in the making. However, since we have seen no sign of it thus far, I suspect it's still incomplete. You also recall the proposal issued by Master Freelance to the people of Razat Han. While in their discussion, Vatra declared his support for the people and urged those who wishes to evacuate to accept the foreman's invitation. So far, so good, but that's where things get a little strange. Apparently, the forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mystery ship. Therefore, to secure safe passage to the refugee to the tower, Alphino, Estinian, and Grata traveled to Galamod not long ago. Trouble is, the capital is hardly the safest place to begin with, and now the final days have come to Galamod. Shortly after our friend arrived, they were sent to rendezvous with the master of Arashat. Then panic broke out, and our communications were severed. Ooh. From fragments we were able to make out before the link shell went completely silent. We can only assume the phenomenon has spread to the capital. The others need you, Littlefoo. Please, you must help them. And I am already ready to get my ass back into battle. Having you making all the difference, I'm sure of it. Camp Broken Glass was their first port of call, so you best start there. Hopefully Lucia will know where they are. There are no telling that you'll be walking into, so you had best take every possibility precaution. True. True and factual. True, factual indeed. Time to go to Camp Breaking Glass. It's not an orphan. Yeah. Hi, Lucia. Yes, and not a moment too soon. The skies of over Garmod are ablaze, but it events on the ground that concerns me. Are you willingly heard? Your fellow Scions arrived ahead of you. We cut the customary greeting short after we received words of our troops from the migrant glaciers that the foreign airship had landed. It was then that the heavens began to burn. I dispatched your friends at once to ensure the refugees come to no harm. I would have you join them immediately. Additional support is en route, but we will discuss them later. I trust you are ready to the spot. Ooh. Ooh. Time to get fucked up. Earlier on the Magnus Glacius, aka the Tram Ranch. Damn.
No.
God damn it, is this guy again?
No. We were promised an escape. Not the same you fled.
Oh?
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste. Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy. Come, we must build a line of defense.
How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
I can handle this pair. You?
Shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
As you wish, my little lord.
Ooh. Oh god. Oh god.
See to the wounded.
Help is at hand.
That's it. That's it.
Leave it to me.
Those who can stand, come with me.
Okay.
You're
I get
safe
you.
now.
You good, homie. You good.
Easy now.
Easy, homie. It feels weird playing Alice. Alice? Alphino
Not
again.
for the refugees, but for yourself.
Hurry, not for the refugees, but for myself. Appa. I need to heal this man's. Oh, fuck. He's my only DPS. He is my only DPS. I'm not even looking in their direction. That's much of a disrespect I have. No, it's Didion! It's Didion! It's Didion! New! 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 It's Didion! New! Don't fucking die!
But not hard enough!
We got this. We got this. This is easy. We got this. This was easy. Told you it was easy.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
No, 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 no. Don't. I don't want to die.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
Let's go. Let's go.
Wait, that's... Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then?
Let's go.
In time enough to be of aid. For once. We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight!
Let's go.
Repay yourself
Let's
with
go.
kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride! Of that I've no doubt.
Who are we playing now?
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army.
Yeah.
Oh!
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate. To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel.
Yeah.
These beasts must fall here and now.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go!
Red mage time. Red mage time. Red mage time. Wait, I have two limit breaks. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. So far, so good. Heal, motherfucker.
I'm fine.
Nice, 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 nice.
Not today.
Nice, nice. You know, playing this version of Red Mage is kind of fun. Now? Is it time? Is it time? Is it limit break time? I don't think it's limit break time.
I'm not done yet.
The best way to heal yourself is to heal your ally that can also heal.
None to worry about. The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
As they say, turnabouts fade
Ooh.
red.
Time for another LB3. Well, LB1. Nice. uh. It's a big motherfucker.
The barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
That sucks.
Thank you for saving our lives once again.
You should get that shoulder fixed.
I remember you from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece.
Homie is not.
Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out! Get out of here! Quickly! I won't lose them. Not a one. This will be a brighter future. I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve.
Hey.
Get it together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of her as it is. You mustn't let Eorzea's hero fight alone.
Let me fight alone. Speaking of alone, hey, guess who's walking in the snow alone? Here she comes. Speaking of the devil. Hey. I'm back. You've done well in my absence.
I can look after myself, you know.
Did she blush?
I trust.
She blush.
I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
I'm back, baby.
Oh, a trio for the ages.
I'm back, baby. I'm back, baby. I'm back, baby.
Just the beginning. I had a feeling I'd find you.
But you thought I was not gonna be here.
This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
God is steadying. God, I miss this. I miss this. I miss this outfit so much. What? Middle. Not middle. Nice, nice. Got this ready. Always gotta keep up to date with your dots. Nice, nice. Too bad I can't do. Ugh.
Where were we?
Totally not dying. Always gotta use the big stuff. Always gotta use big stuff. Nice.
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
We're taking a ship.
Your offer to host us in Charlian is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you. That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Charlian. Please.
Go to our Charlian.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well,
Behind you! Just there!
You can make it, man. You can make it, man. You can make it, man. You can make it, man.
More of them.
Huh? Oh, it's that fucker.
Xenos! Here!
You'll be all right. Hurry to the airship.
This fucker.
Why have you come?
A heretofore
I ask myself every
unseen
day.
beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying. Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
That is and has ever been my sole concern.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine. Yet neither hate nor despair seems sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust. So I hone my blade, and I wait.
That's it. That's all you care about. Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death.
There we go. There we go. I accidentally moved my microphone down. But I like how he's speaking to literally the wall.
The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing. You slaughtered your countrymen. You did. For what?
For nothing in the end. So much wasted effort.
You bastard!
Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll.
For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
And then you die. Literally, right in front of us.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends? Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy.
Mm-hmm.
And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you and you alone.
For once, he actually speaks truth.
Should you seek it in
And that sounds like an asshole.
pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place.
Well, not an asshole. He's not an asshole. He's just psychopath. But he speaks truth. Reach for your gun and you're the first one that's gonna go down real fast on me. You never faced this man before.
To expunge it than by beating you to death.
That's gonna be hard in like 3 seconds. You pull that weapon.
But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Xenos! Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want, not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
That's like I gotta go help people. Fuck. I bet you that's went through his mind like, damn. If I want a second battle with this bitch, I gotta fight her? I gotta save people? That's cringe. That's cringe.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's room enough for you to join me on it? Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, 'tis only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned.
True.
If you would like to join as well, Euless, we can speak of recent events on the way.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
That is true. Watch yourself. Come on, give us that smile. Give us that smile. Damn. Damn. You see Zeno standing there, so uncaring and unrepentant. Gods, I didn't know what would come over me. I just blurted the first thing that came to mind, but looking back on it, I stand by those words. I would say I hope they would incite him to further villainy, but to be honest, I doubt he even remembers what I said. Oh, he knows what he said. He's thinking about it carefully. Anyway, enough about all that. It's good to see you again. Good to see you again as well, my friends. My friends. My friends. How do... No way. No. Nuh-uh. No. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What's the button? What is the button? There it is. Huh? I got the forgiving hate? What did I do to get the forgiving hate? Also got the wind up ultra? When? And drippy. I want my boy. I want the snake boy. Snake boy. I love him. Also, I gotta go pick up the... Before I forget, I gotta go pick up the, pre-order stuff.
No major injuries then. Good. I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
Good. These two.
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives.
That awkward pause, though.
Though not all, I regret to say.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the forum's envoy, Fortuneau Leveilleur. And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
Proceed to explain literally the whole thing.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much. You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere. Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time. In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships are taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions. Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
And you are a leader now. Let's not forget about that. You are a leader now. So, might as well. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Swore to defend Garlemald. So we shall.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
A moment, Master Fortuno. You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Sharlayan alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
'Tis nothing so onerous. I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
I swear.
Like father, like son.
Any other I would doubt, but you I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken it. Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It does. You have my thanks.
Excellent. You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the First while we wait.
Yeah. That's my region tells to literally the beginning. Literally.
Did you hear something just now?
I love the whole cat can hear far away. Why are you here? Why? Why are you here? Anyway, why are you here? Wait, why?
Where is this star's blasted pudding?
Pudding way. Why the fuck are y'all here? Why the fuck are y'all here? Why are y'all here? Why are y'all here? Why are y'all here?
Dawn may banish, even
Oh my fucking god.
and to this bitter clime bring warmth and comfort.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I had a
Heartening to
feeling.
see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound
He's
upon our
fucking
purpose ere I procure
cold.
more suitable garments.
Then allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans. It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed. So she says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Aetheris. Oriange made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still.
Impending doom.
And it's not like there
Singing
would ever be
away.
a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
We get it. We get it. There's doom.
Marvelous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Oriange's inferior works no more. Hey! Maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom? Ahem. As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal.
You got the bunnies.
We were born from Heidelin's love for the lives of this star, so naturally we would much prefer to see them continue.
You're here.
Putting our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it?
I like twiddling my thumbs on the moon.
Not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Oriange made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit. From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us.
Forgive me, but are they...
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
Hail, fellow, well met. You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last. I'm Livingway, Heidelin's right paw. That last bit is very important. As am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
I bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us. As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Sharlayan, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loperites made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable. 'Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart.
Finally! You followed your heart, not the stars! May thy discipline banish the darkest of nights.
I am no esteemed philosopher of eld. Nevertheless, 'tis my hope that what little knowledge I shared shall serve them well, and perchance help save us all.
I love my homies.
Will thou attend us at the Forum and lend thine own wisdom?
They might be a bunch of assholes, but I love my homies.
that's all quite settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
We're in Charlian. I thought we was going to be in the airship. I dare say, Master Falachet. I can never pronounce their last name. I dare say, Master Au revoir was our next plans as we learn the identity of Highland's lunar custodians, as he was soon discovered. They much and more to offer to their farm. I suggest we return to Onyx forthwith. We may yet have time to discuss the recent adventures, and we are summoned to Razet Istra. True. I can, need some help. Also, we were up here. Also, my baby snake. They slither. They slither and slime. They slime and slither. Look at them. Look at them go. Look at the baby. Look at them slime and slither and go. Also, we're going to be loading a lot of people, by the way. Most likely role players, but... Oh, wait, yeah. Mogul. Delivery mogul. Delivery mogul. Do you have anything for me? No letters? No nothing? Okay. Uno momento, por favor. I forgot to check the box. God damn it. Let's see. Where? Yes. It should be sent, I guess. Just put it in. I never put in the code. I never put in the code. I go back and check. Now. Yeah. I'll wait a good 2. I'll come back tomorrow. Yeah, I'll wait tomorrow. It's the night. Anyway. Pretty lady. Other pretty lady. that the game hand? I think it was. They're sharing their tales. Tales are being shared. Not that I'm complaining, Ariane, but I wasn't expecting to see you quite so soon. Nor I the extolling the virtues of Aetherius. I didn't eventually awaken in the Leprez a desire to advance our beloved star Timaeus. Trails tell us you have obtained new knowledge that may aid us in our ongoing effort. I have news to share regarding our studies of the ethereal sea, but your findings are certain to be of greater interest, so I would rather hear them first. To what revelations did High Ellipsis Flower lead? Well, it led to Hyland herself. Literally Hyland herself. And her friends. Then these dynamics is what drives the final days. If it's and Akka are one and the same, then all but provides Nanahan's theory. We're an entity through sheer force of emotions to channel this vast immense reverse into a raised river. Its powers might surpass even that of Aether. But if our stars are so replete with Aether, so entity would need to be outside of its influence to effectively manipulate the dynamics of a greater expanse. Medion, or rather the sorrow and suffering of the fallen civilization that she have been hoarding for millennia. Untold anguish and fear and hatred drawn from every corner of the universe. All for a single purpose, the destruction of Aetherius. And our foe is no longer some unnotable calamity. We have but one aim, to defeat Metion. You make it sound so simple, but you're not wrong. The vanquish Metion and we'll deliver the world from the final days. But to even attempt it, there are two conditions. First, we must determine her location. Before Metion escaped, the enchantment was placed upon her by Venet, the woman who we would become Hydaelyn. The implication of temporal magic are not entirely understood, so we cannot assume that our Hydaelyn and the Venet we met in Elpis are one and the same. Nevertheless, due to her intrinsic qualities as an all-powerful being, I wager that Hydaelyn possesses the knowledge we seek. Whether she would share that knowledge with us, however, remains to be seen. After all, she intended for us to flee Aetherius, not to stay. But you suppose she has abandoned her pursuits of Metion? The fact I know would never give up. That's my impression too. Otherwise, she wouldn't have used me as a conduit for her will, or provide clues such as the Ellipsis flower. I believe she has been waiting for mankind's answer to Hermes' question. So what's the second condition? You must find the means to reach Medion. Naturally, our course method will depend entirely upon whoever she has made her nest. The coming with Highland must be a necessity comes first. Did you and Media and Master Matoya have any luck with your investigation into the Ethereal Sea? Sadly not. So we enlisted the help of Everett and other Echo-blessed allies. We cannot detect so much as a whimper of Highland, even some of... Master Matoya is of the opinion that in the years of such abandoning it, the forums has found some other method of receiving instruction from Heidelin. If so, it would most likely be some form of apparatus for observing the ethereal sea built closer to home. Sartorumps, we just received word from the forum. Your presence are requested in a restaurant where they intend to discuss the great exodus. Time for the great exodus. Then father was able to pursue them. They're finally taking us serious. Let us hear what they have to say. Time to go to the forum. Okay, I don't have the notifications. No. I'll wait. Have the mail notification. Let's go, Snaky. The forum's in session, and as such, the Raja is close to visitors. Silence is 7 dawn. Very well, you may wait in the corridor. Of course, entirely will be permitted to conduct as you leave. Your amenities at the door. Lest you forget, this sacred institutions hold rational discourse in the highest. The implements of war are explosives forbidden. Can I sit? Can I sit? I can't sit. Badge. Well, Snaky, we gotta wait.
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter. We are here to listen and to learn. But if the forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends. By your leave, of course.
Okay.
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far.
Agreed. I will present our queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome, friend.
If I may have your attention, the ad hoc session will now commence. The purpose of today's assembly is to brief the Scions of the Seventh Dawn at their request on the Great Exodus. You may enter.
And now there's more of us. Ooh-wee.
On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glaciers. We shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Radzat-Han. The Satrap, whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well. As an expression of our gratitude, we will endeavor to answer your questions as fully and openly as we are able.
Then let us begin. First, it is the Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
You are. It is for this purpose that Sharlayan has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting the Sharlayan citizenry, which has been categorized into groups. The earliest arrivals are to ensure hospitable environs for those who come after. Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat-Han was foremost among these, but since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
To journey beyond the sky is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
Questions as to the validity of that approach aside, are your plans proceeding apace? We're under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
Is it?
If only in that it does not meet our optimal parameters, that is correct. This arc, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational and could be launched even today.
Huh.
However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated. At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets. Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge will be lost.
Seven hells. Is there anything to be done?
The ether burner, the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation up to the day before launch, should it prove necessary.
What if the Scions were to solve your problem? We shall help devise a means to improve the ether burner's efficiency, on 2 conditions. If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydaelyn.
"'Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the anti-tower had you no other means of communication. One far more convenient, I suspect.
Mm-hmm.
The second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your Ark.
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
Of course. If we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
Delightful as always, Master Alfino. Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer plan. Allow us to solve this complex engineering problem of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong? The satire writes itself. Yet, what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration. I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
Hey, teacher, let's go!
Order! Order! We have no time to waste on debate. I call a vote. All in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms?
Agree. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16. 17.
71 in favor, 28 against. The ayes have it. Fortuneau, as the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current state. And bear in mind that regardless of your personal misgivings, this is the will of the Forum.
Very well.
I call this session to a close. Return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
I wonder why only some are allowed to not wear hats. Sorry about not letting you, the rest of you, in on my plan. I was admiringly thinking of my feet for most parts. But since we require both a means of communication to Hydaelyn and reaching Medion, in the spirit movements, I saw developments ourselves with the completion of the arc as a way to work towards both objectives simultaneously. However, we must first keep our end of the bargain by solving the problem of the Afterburner. I like to think it is not a challenge beyond our combined expertise, or at least the expertise of our extended circle of associates. It might be behoove us to learn how the Afterburner actually works before we attempt to improve it, though. I need to get my crafter to 90 if I want to help out build the city in the new expansion. You know, my wonderful crafters. Also, my botanist is like high. I most likely will start with my botanist and work my way up with everyone else. Look at that rendered face. The instructions I shall take you. As instructed, I shall take you to the Aetherburners. Meet me outside the Archaea. I trust you can make your own way there. So the Ark is being built in the Labyrinthos. Hardly surprised, where else could we conceal such massive undertaking? Let's go, sneaky. I need to go this way? The Labyrinthos is this way. Hey you! Your entrance paper. Here's a page. Your entrance papers prepare here to be in order. Do you wish to descend to Labyrinthos, madam? I can't speak. Man, it would be funny if I met a cat girl that was here. But not today. Not today. Maybe sometimes in the future. Also, there's a Dragoon that I need to meet. You know, I have theories, but then again, oh god, I ran into that. I'm curious. I have theories. I have theories. I don't act on those theories just yet. Like these things. Our destination lies on the lower levels. The farms in its wisdom has granted you access to the Archeon's lifts. Step inside the Orpheus and take your medical circuit. Metal circuit? Well, according to the Exodus proposed protocols, access to these. Yes, let's go. Tall lady. You wish to use the lift? Yes? Yes. I have sent your associates ahead to the Lechion Alpha on the other side of Imperial Ergonomics. Actually, there is something I have been meaning to. No, never mind. It can wait. Let us attend to the matters at hand. So suspicious. So could have fucking told me right fucking here. I just think that we're like down here. Lower level. Like right there. Excuse me. Tomato! Once again, almost I'm getting my ass jumped by fruit. Ren. Mm. Mm. Ooh. This is their version of Cloudy. That's awesome. Oh, there they are. We are to wait here while our father arranges for us to use the next lift. Here brings Lexio's Alpha, where the atmospheric conditions of Labyrinthos are regulated. Water are drawn from underground and dispersed as vapors, stimulating the formation of artificial clouds and rain. By manipulating the temperature and air circulation, they are able to create the ideal environment for the growing and preservatives of the biological samples kept here. Hold on. How did you know so much about it? My father brought me here as a child. Hey, Hey, hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm good. What? And left me behind? Actually, you're the one who left me behind when you went off somewhere with grandfather. The night before, I'd been asked father how clouds are made, so he decided to show me. It was fascinating. I peppered him with questions the entire time. It's all too easy to take for granted, with many enwaving aspects of the natural world to grow inward to the wonders. But having gained an understanding of the complex mechanism employed by the Liberates in recreating a similar environment, I have come to view such process in a new light. The Severans, Guardians, and Labyrinthos, and the lunar prison forged by certain ancient zodiacs had the hibernation built for all mankind near the moon's surface, each unique yet undeniable similar. 'Tis no more coincidence. Ever since Highland unfolded to us the grim fate that awaits Etherites, every essential resource we could spare has been delivered to Labyrinthos in preparations for the Great Exodus. But that is not all. It is also the testing ground for the technologies that will allow us to settle on distant stars. Though the Leopards have endeavored to make the moon inhabitable, that is not our final destination. Mankind makes more to propagate life where there is none, to thrive where all is barren. Alas, time is not on our side. I have arranged for you all to enter the Celestial Circuit. It is there the most of our preparations of the Great Exodus are carried out, the construction of the Ark amongst them. Though our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subject to said restrictions, and will have free reign to come and go as you please. Such was the will of the farm, after all. We will provide ourselves worthy of their trust, your trust. Breathes in doubted father. Then let us proceed. He. O lift operator, by decisions decreed of the forum, the Scions of the Seven Dawn are permitted to enter the Central Circuit. Central Circuit! Let's go! Sounds like a race, to be honest. Holy god damn, this place is pretty. The ethereal burners are being constructed not far from here, overseeing the works of the Kakol and Danakol, after whom the forge is named. Once the necessary instructions have been made, I shall leave you with him to discuss the particulars. This way. This place is pretty. Why is that yellow? I need to go this way. I'm gonna walk there. We'll run there. My cat friend can have legs to run. Oh, there are stairs right there. Wait a fucking minute. Why does this reminds me of the Forgotten City? God damn it, Shirley. God damn it, Shirley. Hey friend, bye friend. Well, we're in Cuckle's Forge. We're in the cooking now, gamers.
Could swap them out. No, been there, done that. Damn near lost my eyebrows. Think, Coco, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse. Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the Etherburner conundrum.
Not seen you lot down here before.
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface. By what?
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the Etherburner.
Aye, aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the
Yeah.
name ought to tell you, the Etherburner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding. Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb. But it ain't perfect. According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the Forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient. A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Hast thou consulted with the Loperids?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Oi, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the ether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the Northern Empty during the calamity. With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
You do?
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with. Drive calls from Ragnarok class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need.
So the ones that are literally closer to the towers.
According to the gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up. It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
And you want me to go and fetch it?
That may be for the best, though you doubtless find the task too dull for your liking.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously... Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Of course. The floor is yours.
What's all this? Gathering firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavensward. This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-Sword expedition myself.
Rosanna! My boy! What about...
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists or enthusiasts.
Magical artifacts of Allegan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
Othard, you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad. Any road. If you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. You can
find a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship.
Let's go! Let's go!
I'm glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking, and I'm a born plunderer.
God damn it, Sacred.
I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
Sacred. Shut the fuck up, Sacred.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
Mm-hmm. I saw that smirk. I saw that smirk. I saw that smirk. I saw that smirk. It is time that the it is time like these where reminds how famous or infamous Afternoon had became. Who would have thought he could have achieved so much in a single Link Pearl conversation? As we expected rather a lot of visitors in the near future, I best return to the surface and inform the relevant parties. I also have contacts of my own that might be worthy to try. Oh, and who might that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. She's already going to the new expansion. She's already going to the new expansion. And on that note, I leave matters here on your capable hands. Best of luck. She already going to the new expansion. She already going to the new expansion. She already going to the new expansion. Meanwhile in Ul'dah,
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials. Viergeist, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberk will personally see it done.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Tizona's blade clear the way. Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults. Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I I wish you the joy of it. The final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm,
Tiny leader.
did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together. It was
Tiny
the Scions
leader.
who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future. You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
Let's go. Meanwhile, in the Black Shroud, my home, my home. Look at my boys. Look at my boys. Look at them. My teacher, my old teacher. Look at the anime protagonist himself.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses. Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
Hey.
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
True! And they know how to break shit a lot.
Pains me to admit it. You are right. Are our deficiencies so plain to see?
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the Scions assigned to the Shroud. I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
I haven't seen my students in years.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
Let's go.
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
We got this, Papalimo. We got this, friend. Mira is Corthus.
There you are. We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already... A dragon's roar.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the Ruby Seas,
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honorable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid. Is that?
Hancock? What a surprise this is. And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
Oh? No job too small. That's a fitting title for me. No jobs too small. While our friends are searching for refined adamantiums and sacred relics, we will only know if they meet our requirements once they have arrived. In the meantime, is there aught else they might do to be of service? You already done more than enough. If I had to say, though, I could use someone who knows a thing or two about alien technology. You there, the lad with the red eyes and matching hair, you seem to know more than the average scholar. If only Master Kaku knew how right he was. Well, he and Gaia established a report. Why don't we help our preparations for the great exodus? Indeed, this would means going above and beyond the terms of our agreement. But I propose this not to carry a favor. As confident as I am that we will succeed, we must be ready for every eventuality. This will also be an opportunity to familiarize ourselves with the logistics of traveling traveling the great expanse. And if nothing else, it has been twiddling our thumbs while we wait for the emirate. Well, ain't you about a bunch of helping baggers? If you mind to lend a hand, I know where you ought to go. Courier Hermits is loudly with researchers and scholars types, busying themselves preparing for the exodus. Ha! That lot need all the help they can get. Well then, off we go. Off we go. To the off we go. My boys. Gotta go that way. If we're gonna go there, we're gonna make it with haste. Kitty, I call upon you. This is a fitting ride for me. Even further than I thought. New area discovered. Alien Hamlet. From what I can tell, a lot of the people actually live down here. I don't know how much help we can offer, but I dare say there will benefits from some of that fresh inspiration scholarly Montague's John mentioned. Let's start by asking around, idly without getting in anyone's way. Let us meet the Ethereals once our work is done. You can call those documents research? They're not even worth wiping the privacy floor. Damn. Damn. Like damn. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in the Chocobo Potter? Man, they really have upgraded their fanciness, huh? Veterinarian. Animals. Building? No. Steady current. Helping with the arc, even with all the power Master Card managed to squeeze out of the ether burners, is still not enough apparently. And now I hear the final days have arrived. Horrible creatures running rampant all over. We begin the exodus sooner. People are dying and there'll be no end to it if we don't fulfill our duties. But we will. We spent years preparing for this moment. Believe in the plan, and all will be well. Okay. 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 Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, hello? Are you one of the new helpers? Working on the Aether burner? Oh dear, I hear things have come to a standstill on that front. Even so, I choose that over my current duties, checking and loading samples day in and day out. It tires and thankless as work. Still, no one will be cross if I misplace a few ligaments, or what's you of you. The forum's got enough on their plates as it is. That's what decides who gets to board the arc and win. Let's, of power people, have options about that. My heart goes out to Master Francois and the others. Hardly got it a moment's rest, I expected. Or do they even have time to sleep? Probably not. Time to go across the street. Offering to help? That's very kind, but I should be able to organize the rest of the documents by myself. It's mostly listed of things we'll need once we arrive on the moon, and then whichever stars which chooses as our new home. My duties largely concerns the maintenance of living conditions, so will be the lot busier after we depart. I hear that our lunar collaborators have come down with to assist in our efforts. I am looking after to finally meeting them in person after having communicating with them in such a limited capacity thus far. To be perfectly honest, I have never even the slightest idea what they look like. I do hope they're not enormous, looming giants. I would much prefer something small and fluffy, like that's being rabbits that's ran by. You have no idea. You senior collaborators. Can't believe she's seen the collaborators and didn't realize it was the collaborators. That's funny. That's funny. Living way. Cooking way. Singing way. What joy simply the delight of Etherius. Cooking way. What a marvelous, and as I sees you again, you'll be a pleasure to hear. I learned much since our fascinating discussion in the current room. It is all thanks to Urianger, you see. He taught me the finest points of cooking, which, despite my name, I know very little about. So many dishes, so many hard to pronounce words. Actually, I was rather hoping he would show me how to bake an Archan loaf. They're quite popular, I hear, though it doesn't sound like it contains any flavor to speak of. Still, if that's the sort of things your kind enjoys, I shall make enough to last the whole journey. Crikey, I wasn't expecting to see you here, Lilith. I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to say goodbye, and for having those other leopards attack you. Terrible misunderstanding that, and not to worry though, as having since recovered from the rather savage beating you administered, they bear you no ill will. Well, perhaps a little, on account of the savagery, but time to heal all wounds, most anyways. I love you, Growing Way. Fiercely meeting you here, Lilithy. I didn't forget about you, Lilithy. My friends at the forums brought us to see their tiny toy boat, which were quite impressive considering they didn't use any creation magic. What's really in the sort of funny underground mini minstrels version of it. I still remember. We were hoping the forums would give us a guiding tour, but it appears they're rather prestigious. Honestly, all that time preparing and they're still not ready. I suppose we'll just have to show ourselves around. Or at least that's what we were planning to do until we change upon Urianger and your good self. Since you're both drawling about, encouraging and idle chit-chat, perhaps you could show us a few points of interest. Won't that be fun? There it is. I was hoping. We could cut this down by another thing, but I guess we're gonna have to end it here. Sorry, Yonjay. I'm gonna have to end it here, right in front of you. Also, sorry, stream. We're gonna have to end it here. I'm gonna end it here for now. but it been a good time. It been a while, and up most, it has been a good time for all of us. Besides, I have some plan in the morning. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. I hope y'all have a wonderful time, a wonderful day, and a wonderful evening. If you like this stream, if you like the stream and you want to see more of it, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're on the other streams, go ahead and hit that like button as well. And if you're on Kick, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to support the stream. I really appreciate it if y'all do over there. And sooner or later, once we have enough people that follow the streams on both Kick and YouTube, on Twitch and YouTube, they can follow suit as well if they want to. So that being said, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Love you. Mwah.
Dear